Yeah, I'm kind of done. Just I'm just done like waiting around until I get successful. I understand it's a long game, but I've stopped applying pressure because for the last 4 or 5 years, as soon as I came here, the first year was kind of like this. The first year I was partying and figuring it out, and also working a lot. I was working 8 hours every single day, 12 hours on the weekend, and I'd have little to no time to party. But when I did party, I'll go hard. But my schedule was occupied. And then for the next 4 years, I was building up harvest. I was making films, doing this and doing that. So I did not have no time. And because I didn't have a schedule, I realized very, very vividly. I remember thinking that all these people that are coming out of school don't have a schedule. And as soon as they don't have a schedule, they're gonna be depressed. They're gonna not know what to do with themselves. They have somewhere a place to be. They're governed by another entity that's not themselves, so they don't have to decide what they have to do with their time. But I was very clear that as soon as I leave the hotel and then school, I am going to give myself a schedule. I'm going to give myself a strict schedule to fall back on, because I'll get either way lost in the sauce. I'll just waste time and do all that. So that's what I'm getting back to. This year has been fun. I've been having a lot more fun. Been partying a lot with Eli. Eli is in the military. He gets paid 7K and he works a lot, so he doesn't want to think about anything else other than partying every weekend. But that's not the case with me. Yeah, and I've made progress. Like I've, you know, done 2 gigs with David now. I'm waiting to get paid on one. I've made progress in trading. I've held the account further longer than before. We've signed one movie and I've done like a couple gigs in February, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. I know it's way below my potential. My potential is here. This is all what I'm doing is here. So, starting today, we are gonna start making bodies of work. We're gonna start writing every morning as soon as I wake up, either before yoga or after yoga. The first thing I'm gonna do is meditate, go for walks where my brain gets stimulated, and then write. Just write. Either it's an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, whatever it is. Start with, even if it's a 15 minutes a day, just write. Sit in front of the page, keep it open, don't say anything if that's what you need to do, but show up and write. Same thing, I'm going to apply pressure on is calorie deficit in the gym, which I'm already doing. Third thing I'm going to apply pressure on is trading. Last year I was very attached. This year I'm too detached, and that's a problem too. So I'm going to be very intentional about my trades. I'm going to be very disciplined with my trades, and I am going to be very aware of what's going on. It's not just going to be thinking, oh, don't think about trading, just keep doing it every day and it'll get to it. Because if you don't think about it, yeah, you might get by and you make profits. Last week I ran an account up, paid funded account up to $3,300, and then I blew it slowly, by having 2 or 3 huge losses over like a week. And the only thing I have aimed for is manage risk, and that's it. Everything else is in the hands of the market. And I know I can do this. I can stick to my rules. And I promise you this: before I make 100K this year, I'm not going to India. I will make $100,000 in savings before I set my foot in India, and however long that takes. If that takes 6 months, 8 months, year, that's just the greater sacrifice that I have to make in order to do this. It nothing comes without the grit. But I'm fresh now. I've had a minute. Now I cannot be content. I'm gonna pursue greatness, and then once I'm great, I can always choose content. I can always choose living a simple life in a village somewhere in India. If I have money and access, I will always have that choice. But if I choose the other route, I get complacent, get comfortable, and make enough money to live in a village in India and just do whatever the fuck with the rest of my life, then I am I won't be able to choose greatness, because time passed by and I was too comfortable, too complacent in order to do anything. I don't want to peak too early. Training physically wise is going well. I'm gonna keep working with David to make the money, and we'll keep looking for more work. If it's editing, if it's not, whatever it is. But I'm hungry, bro. I am hungry again. I wasn't for the last couple of months because I was burned out, but I am getting hungry again. And who I am driven by fear and hunger. I come from a place where hunger gets you further than anything else, and I know how to cultivate hunger, how to grow from hunger. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my hunger and fear of not being enough to be great again, to keep being great. April 5th, Sunday, 2026, locked in. That being said, beautiful day outside.